snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so I am here today to do a book review, and the book that I'm going to be reviewing is book number 2 in the Burton and Swinburne series. This is The Curious Case of the Clockwork Man, and it's by Mark Hodder. And I was so excited to get to this because if you guys remember, I read the first one, which is Spring Hill Jack, a while back, and I really loved it. It was an excellent, mind-blowing 5-star read for me. And I was so excited to get into this one because I was sure that I was going to enjoy it, and I definitely did. This one I read as part of Booktubeathon, and I'm very happy I did so because it was really easy to get through and I enjoyed it a lot. So, this book once again focuses on the main character of Francis Burton, who is a famous explorer, and his good friend Swinburne, who is a poet, as they are adventuring around this alternate, crazy, sort of historical fiction, sci-fi, steampunk-esque world. It's kind of a batty place. It's kind of insane, it's kind of crazy, but I really enjoy it and I think it's excellent. Once more in this one they become mixed up in some crazy adventures and mysteries, and we see them as they sort of gallivant all over London, this alternate London, where all of these crazy things are happening and they are trying to uncover what is going on. Basically, Burton is the king's advisor. This is something that we get told very early in the first book. He's kind of like this stealthy individual who gets sent on all these weird, wacky sort of investigations, and when a big clockwork man appears in a town square, they decide that they should probably check it out and find out what exactly is going on, and so that is exactly what Burton and Swinburne end up doing. Due to the events that we discovered at the ending of Spring Hill Jack, we know that the London we see in this book is rather more advanced than the London of this time period in our actual history. In this world we have people who have machinery that is very advanced, and we've got many different groups of people within this world who make up different sort of factions that are either interested in machinery, religion, all sorts of different areas. I adore the characters of this world because they feel so real, they feel so genuine, and they are witty, they are funny, they are charismatic and energetic, and I love them. One element I don't think that can be disputed is that Mark Hodder has clearly done his research when he has been reading and writing this series. He knows a lot about these characters, he knows a lot about the time period. It feels very, very convincing. Even though it's an alternate version of London at this time, it does still have all the witticisms and all the colloquial language of the time that makes it feel genuine, and I love that. He emulates London in the 1800s, despite how bizarre and crazy his version of it is, so well. Even though he has this really bizarre, crazy, wacky cast of characters and this insane landscape where anything is possible and it's all very progressive and exciting and full of life and exuberance and all these crazy discoveries are being made right before their eyes, even though all of this is going on, it feels like a lot. It still works, it's still handled so well. The writing pace is fast, it's fun, it's furious, it's ingenious, it's witty, it's intelligent, it's comical, it's just so good. It's so many things that I love, and the humour, because Mark Hodder is British, even though he lives in Spain now, he is British and he knows British humour and he perfects it in this book. Like, there are some moments that just had me in hysterics, there are some moments where I was just so emotionally involved with the characters and rooting for them, and there are some moments that are just explosive and just entertaining and action-packed. So he really does cram it all into these books. Once again, within these books, I'll try and find you an example, but we have a little extract at the beginning of every chapter. Basically, it's an advert or something like that from Edwardian times, and there's all sorts of crazy things that are advertised in Edwardian times, and he does a great job of just, this one's my favourite, this one actually, but he does a great job of like including these really convincing little articles and adverts that make it just so fun and amuse you. They don't necessarily always have anything to do with the plot, but they do entertain you. For example, I will read out this one. Caterpillar dustbin, the easy way to dispose of vegetable waste. And then you've got a little picture of a caterpillar. There is nothing more offensive than the stench of an overflowing dustbin. Man Voigt, caterpillars solve that problem. It may look like a normal tin dustbin, but inside are our eugenically enhanced caterpillars. Whatever vegetable matter you throw away, they will consume in a matter of minutes. Never needs replacing. When each caterpillar matures into a beautiful butterfly, it will breed only with other Man Voigt butterflies, and it will lay eggs nowhere except a Man Voigt dustbin. You will thus maintain a constant stock of waste-consuming caterpillars. Why open your dustbin lid to a foul stench of rubbish when you can open it to a colourful cloud of butterflies? 2-month monthly subscription. Apply Manvoint, 6 Nibbins Road, Rye. So that is one of the examples of the crazy little funny witticisms and just amusing adverts that he includes, and I just think they're superb, honestly. I just think they are superb. The only reason I didn't give this a 5 out of 5 stars was because the big reveal moment of this book didn't surprise me quite as much as the first one, just because I went into the first one not expecting anything, whereas I went into this one with very, very high standards, and I didn't quite get to that level of the first book, but it was still excellent. The humour, the witticisms, the story, the plot, the pacing, the adventure was all very, very fun. It was only that big reveal that wasn't quite as dramatic as the first one for me, and so I did give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I would highly recommend the series. I would love to hear your thoughts if you guys have read it. If you haven't, why not? It's an awesome series. It's one of my top series of the year for sure, and I just love it. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend this to you all, and I would love you to go and check it out and tell me all your thoughts about it. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all again soon in another video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat.